Welcome back, friends. Thanks for again coming for this remaining lecture on our Ram Rajya. And as you know that we are discussing on Ayodhya from morning itself. So after this session, I will tell that we'll take it in the next day, and or maybe that one evening session. Yeah, one evening session also we can take it. So there will be four sessions will be there, and each session will be for half an hour, and you will give in between some breaks so that you will not be able to feel any like over information or something. So that's why I am breaking it in between for you guys, so that you can easily take rest, and you can whatever I am telling you, you can research also from your end. So now we are on our this whatever like place is there in Ayodhya. So in that you know that in the previous lecture we got information with the diagrams that in the masjid and Ram temple they have made it like that they are always like we are conflict. They always be a conflict, and so that the Hindu Muslims will not be able to unite. They won't like that only. They never be unite. So in that you might be knowing that 22nd and 23rd December 1949, that whatever Indian National Congress that we are knowing here, that in the early hours of December 23, 1947, the idol of Ram, which was already on Ram Chabutram, was moved under the central dome of the masjid, and the word Sita Ram, etc., were written on the walls, both inside and outside the masjid, in Geru. So, if this you will find out. So here you can find out that these Congress guys also they have done it intentionally with instruction from East India Company only, and that you know that our we didn't got that freedom. We got this freedom. It's like it's a false freedom only we got it, and Britishers they know like how they are handing over the India to Indian National Congress. So they know everything, so they told that whatever we will tell you, you have to make it like that, so that and they have told that to make an Ayodhya, in that you have to make it masjid and Ram Mandir like that, so that always there will be a conflict between Hindu and Muslims. So here in the Sita, etc., so in the Geru, okay, they have written like that inside and outside, and yellow color, okay, and this was interpreted as having established that the site was indeed the Ram Janmabhoomi. Okay, both sides filed civil suits. Okay, but you know that nothing has been happened. Still, like you can see that Ram Mandir and all how it is like made, and how like masjid they have demolished and all everything. So all things will come up in this. Slowly we'll discuss on that. So both side filed suits. So this is all done by the Britishers only, that they have told from each side that you will also file the case and you will also file the case, so that case will be always on, but that result of it you will never get it. So like that. So on 29th December 1949, the government declared the area disputed. Okay, so like that they always make it some places disputed, like they have made Jammu and Kashmir disputed. Okay, and this Ayodhya part also they have made it disputed. So entry into the Babri Masjid was banned and gates locked. Both Hindu and Muslim were excluded, and receivers appointed to look after the property, saying the matter was sub judice. Okay, so the main place where our Ram Janmabhoomi is there, and like we are our ancestors, they know that our Ram Janmabhoomi is there only. So that place they have made it these kind of scenarios that government has declared, government under the pressure of British government only, because everything is like governed by British government, so that Hindu Muslim they will never be unite in India. So with their instructions, they have put it and they have declared it a disputed area on 29th December 1949. So and they have given this particular written statement that the movement of the idol from outside the mosque to inside the mosque as a claim to the place of worship can be identified as a defining political engineered movement of Hindu-Muslim conflict. Okay, so they want this Hindu-Muslim conflict. So the violation has a result of premeditated collision between bigoted section, okay, bigoted section of the political party and the local Fazabad bureaucracy led by a deputy commissioner. Okay, so now you can see very well that with the statement itself, they want this conflict. So they have created these kind of scenarios. So the violation has a result of predominant collision between bigoted section of the political party and the local Fazabad bureaucracy led to a deputy commissioner. So like they have declared it such that they will be like taking advantage of it in the political scenario to make it their political agendas and on that. Okay, so like that. So another, they have given a statement that the critical mind is generally one that you can see how like they have done it. Okay, so we'll discuss in this. The critical mind is generally the one that should the hand of humans at work everywhere so as to slaughter the sanctity of religion, the belief in fetish, the worship of transcendence, okay, and heaven sent ions, and strength of ideologies. The more the human hand can be seen as having worked on an image, the weaker is the image claimed to offer truth. Okay, so like whatever worshipping in our main this thing was there, that they have taken it up in their hand, and they want that it should be in our hands so that we can always take it advantage in a political way, and they always use this conflict. Okay, so the only way to defend science against the acquisitions of fabrication to avoid the label of your social constructed is apparently to insist that no human hand has ever touched the image it has produced. But what should happen if, when saying that some image in human made, you are increasing instead of decreasing its claim of truth? Okay, so very deeply these thoughts are there. You just you can I already given one copy to all people, so you can go through it one by one and you can understand. And the person who are not like very good in English, you can Google it in your local language as well, and we have given instructions so that you can check it out in your local language as well. Okay, so we should say the contrary of the critical that the more human work is shown, the better is their grasp of reality, of sanctity, of worship. That the more image and meditation intermediary icon are multiplied and only fabricated, implicitly and publicly constructed, the more respect we have for their capacities to welcome, to gather, to recollect truth and sanctity. So in that you can see that two whatever the bond will be there between the Hindu and Muslim peoples, that bond, this is just to break that bond, they have done these kind of activities. Okay, so in that it's clearly indicating by their this action. Okay, so until 1980s the dispute remains. Okay, so see, you can see it has started in 1949. Okay, so means 29 December. So you can say 1950s only. So 50 to 1980s means 30 years this dispute was like continuing. Okay, until 1980s the dispute remained confined to the individuals of Ayodhya. Further, the issue remained confined as a religious issues. Okay, the only claim made or demand raised during this period was confined to individual rights. Okay, removal of the receiver and rights to collect offerings and possessions of land, etc. The demand remained confined to the civil court. There was no demand by the public at large at any form. By 1989, the only contribution of the judicial process was that instead of two suits, there were five. Okay, now there are five suits on that. The same thing that we need our masjid and they need our Ram Mandir and all. So all were taken over by the High Court. A special bench of three judges was contributed to hear all them together. Arriving at the area is in dispute, the special bench says it is not in dispute that the entire disputed area ABCD consists of two parts: inner court, which include the disputed building, and the outer country yard. The division of the disputed premises in the inner courtyard and the outer courtyard came to exist in 1856 and 1857, when it is said that one iron grilled wall, okay, was erected separating the disputed building along with the other constructed part, including the chabutra called Ram Chabutra. The exact date and period is not on record, nor the parties would throw any light thereon, except that its existence has been noticed in P. Cunningham's historical sketches. So you can see this thing by googling it also. You can check it on the Google, and this you can put P. Cunningham's historical sketch, okay, published in 1970s, that shows that it was constructed sometimes after 1950s and also admitted by Muhammad Asghar, okay, defendant number 2 in suit 1885 in his written statements. So you can see, you can search about this Muhammad Asghar also. So he's a totally person who is in like influence with this East India Company, and you can see that this person is always having issues with our Hindus that particular time. So they have taken advantage and they have given some bribes or maybe some other things, so that he will suit this kind of things on this particular of agenda. Okay, so always like whatever peoples they have worked on this, they are totally like planned way they have done it, so that they can totally acquire the particular area, and they will declare it in future this thing is in dispute, and by that Hindu Muslim conflict will be remaining for long time. So in that few other documents also you can go through it, like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru as a Prime Minister, first general election were held in 1952. The India was independent in 1947. So this you can once you will search, then you will get more information on this. Then another one, an earthly red color. Okay, so that 12th one you can see it's an earthly red color. And the 13th point which is like given, that the court appointed persist. Okay, and there is a website given. So you can go through this website, that is a governmental, this thing is there. So in this also you will find out more documents on that. Then another one, there is a particular this labor later B Webel P 2022, and this document you can search. Then on 16th, this one, in January 1950s, a suit filed by Gopal Singh Visharad in the court of civil judge. So these are like peoples that who are there that time, Gopal Singh Visharad and all. So these all peoples are like already defined by the British India Company, okay, East India Company. So they will be like given either bribe or something else, so that they will send, they will do some suits and all, because the local person who don't have any issues with these things, they will not be able to do it. So only unless you will give importance, or you will give some bribe to some person, then only they will be able to do it, okay. So that Fazabad praying for the declaration that he is entitled to worship in the Ram Janmabhoomi. On 3rd March 1951, an injunction ordered by the civil judge followed by the Hindu process is but forbade entry to other, and entitled were not to be removed. 1959, the civil suit was filed by the Nirboi Akhara, file in this thing. So these all peoples, one by one, from fixed time, like 7-8 years afterwards, one more guy has been filed a case. So like this, and they are already, if you will search about them, when we have gone, and we have gone like with our some already friends are there in Faizabad. We have gone through their homes, like this Nirmohi Askara Aksara, okay, and this Gopal Singh Visharada, okay. So these all peoples, we have gone, visited their local places and all other things. So they have like very rich these days, okay. They rich because their ancestors, they are fully in you can say taking all full information and full money from your East India companies only, okay. So these peoples, you can see, you can also visit to their homes, you can also search about them, okay. Then you will find out, okay. You know that our Bhagat Singh, Udham Singh, how is their family right now, okay. It's very bad condition, because they have fought against these East India peoples. But the person who is working along with the East India peoples, their wealth is, they are very most so much wealthier these days, okay. So always by that thing you can easily understand. So the Aksara stakes claim to the disputed land and claim to be responsible for conducting the puja. Okay, on 18 December 1961, the first civil suit by Muslim is filed by Sunni Central Waqf Board. Okay, so this one, see this Sunni Central Waqf Board also, you can see who is running, who is giving money and all everything to them. So you can, by that you can understand, for the delivery of the possession of mosque, by the removal of the idols and other articles of Hindu worships, okay. So always they want these particular issues, so that and they will give money to individual organization or individual candidate, so that they will always do some actions like shooting and all, and they will be like always like they will increase the conflict, whatever, if it is slowing year by year, okay. So like that. So in that high court judgment also we can see in that page number 2297. So that all you can see about this Ayodhya, all informations you can find out. So in this you can find out. Then more, if you will see that some pictures are there, okay, that pictures are here, and one more picture is there. In this also you can see that exact particular that where is the chabutra and where is your particular Sita Rasoi, your Bhandara and all, everything you can see, and like Hanuman Dwar, okay, Hanuman Dwar. So these all things you can see very easily in these diagrams. So if you will be having one copy, right? So and you can see in that particular slide as well that how the dimensions are there and how everything is properly well they have like done it that day itself. Okay, so always they want to create, always they want to create a opportunity of these kind of things. So that once the conflict will be there, then for the lifetime itself, the Hindu-Muslim unity will not be there. So okay, so that's why it's a very planned way they have done it. These all things, so that always there will be an issue. So further also in these diagrams you can see like how dimensions they have given x, y, z. Okay, a, b, c, d, how they have divided the things. Okay, ram chabutras, bhandara, neem paid. Okay, here neem paid also is given. So all these things they have given full information on that. Okay, that Varat Bhagwan. Okay, and this Hanuman Dwar and Sita Rasoi and the Chabutra, okay, Bhandara and all some this thing is there, okay, and outside also you know that they have made it graveyard like that, so that there will be issue always will be there. So based on that plane number 01, the preparation of Shri, you can see very well that Shri Shiv Shankar Lal Pladar, the commissioner, dated 2505 1950s, in the court of the civil judge Faizabad, regulator suit this thing. So they have drawn this diagram based on that. So this is plot number 03 where the exact dispute area is they have declared. Okay, and 01 marked with the green by the court, and number 1 and 3 include the marking of Kasturi pillars. Okay, later claimed an evidence of temple destroyed to build the mosque. Also worth noticing the thick wall indicating the building is suit and two other gates prominently. Okay, so showing the building in the suit with its locality. Okay, other locality things also you can see, and near to that there is a Shankar Chabutra is there. Okay, then there is like simple your Lomash Chauraya is there. Okay, and then more other places also there. You can see Mandir Shri Vijay Raghav Shastri or Gopal, something is like that. Okay, so other places also there. So here they have made one Pakki Sadak. Okay, and here they have made a Rasta only, small Rasta they have made it. Okay, so like that they have made a full diagram where near places also. Okay, in that they have given like A, B, C, D, E, F. The building is suit number 2 of 1950s. Then G, H, J, K, L, D, C, B, that is the inner building is there. Okay, then N, H, J, K, this wall including Pucha court. Okay, and yard in front of inner, the main building. Then OP are the iron bar gates, and U is your Pucha platform having a urinal. Okay, and then XYZ is for the arched gates, QR for the arches, and S and T is a hut and dunis of Sadosh. Okay, so these are the A B small, this A B C D E F G H I J K L M N. There's all your Kasturi pillars. These are all the Kasturi pillars. You can see. Okay, so these are all dimensions and every details are given. You can also search it out about this figure. Okay, so here in near to the Tulsi Chauraya is there. Then Tulsi and like Sumitra Bhavan is there. Okay, so like this all you can find out about that. So in that one by one figure you can discuss it, and if anything you want to know more on that particular figure, you can communicate with us on email ID as well. Okay, because in email ID we are always be available. So if any doubt or anything is there in your mind, so always we need to communicate and in the proper way. Okay, so then only we'll be able to know what exactly happened, and because so many things they have not given us, or they are not telling in our newspapers, news channels and all, because they are all paid newspapers and news channels. Okay, so we can't believe it everything whatever they will say. We always have to think from our mind, so then only we will be knowing the exact facts. Otherwise if we are not knowing the exact facts, then they will always try to manipulate us. Okay, what they are doing it also right now, because of this only they have doing manipulation on our modification as well. In Kerala you can see that so many weather modification they have done it. Okay, they have done it in previous few years, and with the government they have contract also. So to do raining on in a season where there should not be any raining. Okay, so like this there will be always they are taking advantage of it. The peoples who are sleeping, so they will be like remain on sleeping, and because the person who are already aware of all these things, then only the aware peoples will be like more better way, better condition. The person who has not knowing about these facts, and they have taken land in India, they have wasted their entire money. Okay, and after that they got the information that this country itself not yet get that freedom, not yet that whatever land and whatever buildings they will purchase right now, they're all maybe in future they will take it in a single shot by doing the weather modification and all. So weather modification is a very big threat, and especially the laser techniques also, whatever laser techniques they are having in their facility right now. So these all things giving them more power, and to destroy the local peoples. Okay, and wherever like in America also, and they have done it with this typhoon and all. Okay, they have eliminated a particular specified areas, and you can see with the laser techniques, and they have burned the areas. Okay, they have given a particular you can see that particular areas are burned. You can see that particular wheels of that car also, the aluminum wheels, which like having the temperature of burning around more than 3000 degrees centigrade. So this is not possible with the normal fire. Okay, that will only be possible by the laser technique. So you can easily find out with that. So a lot of things are there that we will discuss further in some other lectures, but still in an Ayodhya part also, that you can easily very well understand, and that a lot of whatever informations they are given, but they have not given us the exact information. They are always doing some hide and seeks, so that they keep on doing the hide and seeks, and the Indian peoples, they will not knowing the exact facts, and they will fight with each other. So more and more they will fight, and then more and more they will take advantage. Politically they will take advantage, economically they will take advantage. Okay, so all these facts we should be knowing. Okay, and whatever peoples I told you in today's lecture, so you can find out about them in Google and other places as well. That these peoples now like having the different status itself. Okay, they are now grand children's, you can see that how they are doing in India. Okay, so then you will be able to know that these peoples are you can say their ancestors are whatever the East India companies they will tell them, they will do it accordingly for some kind of money or some other these things. Okay, so more and more it will be there, and now we will be continuing in our next lecture. Okay, till that you can take some rest in between, and we'll again come back in evening at 5 o'clock will be okay, na? Yeah, 5 o'clock we'll all come back. Okay, thank you. Meet you at 5 o'clock. Bye.